I'm out. But let me just do one more. Welcome back to the West Coast Davengers. I'm your host, Dave. And yes, I got the last part of that submission back. It's my final CGC submission until my next. Before we get started, please hit the like button, drop a comment down below, subscribe if you are new here, hit the bell if you're already subscribed so you're notified every time I go live or drop a video. I have a podcast called Direct Edition. It's where I put all my interviews, some personal stories and anecdotes, and everything about the things that I love: movies, music, obviously comics, art in general, and storytelling. Now look, I can't understand why the last video I did on the unboxing of a first Riddler from, Detective Comics 140, 1940s didn't do well, but I have another blind unboxing. This is gold and silver, and maybe there's some Bronze Age. I think it's just gold and silver. Once again, big shout out to my buddy Taj, Epic Comicology, for pressing and cleaning these. He knows the grades. I don't. He said I'm gonna enjoy this submission. He could be throwing me off. He could be bringing me up just to watch me get let down. But I'm not gonna stand on ceremony, and I'm just gonna unbox these books. You're gonna see the grades for the first time, as I'm gonna see the grades for the first time. There's a couple of Silver Age Spider-Man books in here. I wanna say there's a Golden Age Pre-Code book in here. Honestly, don't remember. I sent him these books many months ago, and he worked on them as he had the time to. No rush, no fuss, no muss. But is this my last CGC unboxing ever? Possibly. As I've stated before, these books are always for sale. I don't keep this stuff, but I do enjoy grading books to maximize the amount of money I make, especially when it comes to books that are rare and high grade. You got to do what you got to do as a comic book salesperson. All right. Let's see if I can get these without seeing the grade. All right, here we go. First book up to bat. This was something I got in a Golden Age collection that I got maybe last year. This is White Princess of the Jungle #1 from 1951, Avon. Avon Calling. Let's see if I can see who the cover artist is. Louis Ravelli art and Everett Raymond Kinsler cover. Not an artist I'm familiar with, but it's pre-code. It's a Jungle Book. It's pretty dope. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, nice. A 6.5 white pager. That's probably why I picked this for a submission, because it was a white pager. And generally, you find these Golden Age collections, and you get cream, you get off-white, you get cream to off-white. Sometimes you're lucky and you get off-white to white, but a white page Golden Age, I get a lot of collections that are white page Golden Age here. It's due to the lack of humidity in Washington State, Western Washington, I should say. All right, next up, this is from that Silver Age Spidey collection that I got over a year and a half ago that yielded so far a 9.2 white page ASM 14, an 8.0 ASM 4, and a 9.2 ASM 20 or 16 or something like that. This is an ASM 20, the first appearance of Matt Gargan, which is the Scorpion. I think I had this as a 9.0 or a 9.2. Whoo-wee! 9.0, first appearance of the Scorpion. I would put him as what? A B-tier Spider-Man villain, behind the biggies. But one that's been around since 1965. So the staying power of the Scorpion. And I'm a Scorpio, so I plan to be alive at least for more years. I don't know how many. All right, next up, another one from that collection, Amazing Spider-Man 25. I think I only was going to give him ASM books that had a grade that I estimated to be a 9.0 or higher. This is the first appearance of Mary Jane Watson in a cameo, that's right. And then the first appearance of Spencer Smythe. I hate this cover. It makes me feel so uncomfortable, which means I love it. And I love Steve Ditko. What do we got? An 8.0. Well, I'm not unhappy. I just didn't reach my 9.0 expected. That's okay. It's pretty dope as an 8.0. Hey, you never know. It's like the lottery. All right, what do we got next here? Oh yeah, from that same golden age that the White Princess Jungle Girl in the first book you saw came from. This is a Detective Comics 177, 1951. I have them written down. We'll go over my grade estimates beforehand, or after this. I still think it's probably a 7 or better. I don't think I would have given it to him if I didn't imagine it was. And there we go, a 7.0, white pages. Yeah. So the bummer of this one is that it's off white to white. So that was just bad on my part, thinking that it was a white pager. But I submitted these Golden Age books because I knew they were white pages. Now I don't have any clue what this next book's going to be. This last book. Oh right, the Worm, Spellbound #3. You know, it's really funny. I think when I was selling, I tried to sell this raw at my claim sales. Nobody took the bait. You know, the Worm. Nobody bought it, and I think I had it as a mid grade. You know, like a 5.0 or something, 6.0. 1952 Atlas Comics, Spellbound #3, and what do we have? Let's get that glare free. A 5.0. Yeah. So you know, you can't beat it. You can't beat your intuition. Every once in a while, maybe it's off. Okay, my intuition. I have to trust my intuition on things like this. Every once in a while, it's off, or CGC screws up a grade like that Submariner book that came back a 6.5. But generally, I like to pride myself in I know what I'm doing. And so you can trust when you buy books from me raw that they're going to be close to what I say they're going to be because they're graded. Give me one sec here. Unlike Heidi Fleiss, I don't have a little black book. I've got a little gray book. Now, I had written down the approximate grades of what I thought this would be when I submitted them to Taj, so let me read those off to you. White Princess 5.0 to 5.5 came back as 6.5. Tech 140, which is that book there, I had as a 3.035, came back a 5.0. ASM 20.90 came back a 9.0. Tech 177, I had as a 6.5, and it came back a 7.0. And then everything else, oh, no, oh, okay, all right. And I didn't write down the other books apparently because I think I had written that stuff down, then added some more books to the submission. But honestly, I can't complain about any of this. Taj does great work, and you know, as a seller, you know, it's tough to sell some of these books raw. You have to charge a premium that most people aren't going to pay. But when it's in a CGC slab, people trust it for some reason. But look, my push and pull with this company will never not be on the push side. But this may not be my last submission ever, but, you know, clickbait is clickbait, and I have to do what I got to do. Hey, you play to win the game. I'd appreciate it if you go back and watch this video because my reaction to getting that in 5.0 is truly genuine, and it really does bring me joy to achieve something that's, you know, will help me grow my business further and bring you all more books and more content. But hey, sometimes honesty doesn't work for people and you have to lie. Not me. Anyway, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, drop a comment down below, check out the podcast direct edition. And it's just going to be a short video today because I don't feel like talking about anything else other than peace. All right, fine. Look, if you're here this long, you know, you might as well stick around for another couple minutes, right? Engagement from you is a huge part of this, and I really do struggle to wonder what content or what videos work on this channel long term and what doesn't. And it goes back and forth, and the audience grows, and new people come, and people subscribe, and they stop watching videos for whatever reason. That's just human nature, right? It's not a limited series. This is a weekly video show. But you know, to those of you that have stuck around since the beginning or have been here for two out of the 3 years, like, I super appreciate it. It's never lost on me that you're watching me as I'm just recording these videos and doing this thing and bringing you whatever I see fit that I enjoy. And I really do love comics from the inside out. And CGC is just a part of the selling aspect of it. And we all have to do our jobs. And this is my job. The video creation side of it is actually what I enjoy. The selling of the comics is the job, and I enjoy that too. But it's just interacting with this medium on every type, in every way, shape, and form. So if you want to drop a comment down below and let me know what videos you like more than others, I'm not going to take offense. I don't care, because like I'm truly making what I enjoy, and it doesn't stop me from doing it, but I can lean one way or another. And so whether or not you feel like voicing your opinion or not, either way, I appreciate you watching. And I truly do love comics, and I want to share that with you. And I want you to enjoy more aspects of comics or learn about them if I can teach something. I'm no cartoonist kayfabe like Ed and Jim did their thing, and they did it brilliantly. But I can bring another side to it that includes the fandom side. And that's what Direct Edition is built upon: fandom and interviewing and talking about the things I love and sharing that with you. So, anyway, have a great week. Have a great weekend. Keep digging.
Dave out.